Welcome to the second session, but third episode of this Call of Cthulhu campaign. So body up. Last time, these three strapping individuals at the behest of Professor Armitage for some of his comrades, illegal speakeasy, shit went sideways, people were shot, unimaginable horrors were faced, nothing was discovered. From there, they recovered and set off for Miskatonic University to look for Professor Warren Rice. And some strange things, and searching through the blacked out humanities building, they got trapped in a classroom by some strange magics. And Charles shouldered the door open and collapsed into the hallway, the darkened hallway, to the incessant wills that have been building up on the windowsills. Look at that rhyme. But yeah,
I'm not sure I'm ready if we're rhyming already.
Charles is laying on the floor out in the hallway, and he looks over and sees a pair of shiny shoes.
He looks from the shoes up, follows.
And he sees oh wait, wrong one.
Fuck no! No! Oh yay! It's only the cops.
This gentleman.
No.
This gentleman looks down at you in the ruins of this door. And he's got his hands clasped behind his back, and he sort of like rocks forward and back on the balls of his feet and says, "So, up to no good at late night, are you?"
Oh, officer, it's not what
on
it
your
looks
feet,
like.
lad. On your feet.
He scrambles to his feet and stands at attention when he does.
What are you doing in there? And he sort of like leans around to look into the doorway.
Can I hide behind the desk
Sure.
and arm myself?
Sure.
I'm ready to shoot a police person. Do I need to roll for that?
To shoot a police person?
No, to hide behind the desk. I'm not shooting a police person right now.
Yeah, sure. Roll a, what's that roll? Hide?
Hide.
Yes.
Oh, shoot. Someone have the link to what the skills are page?
I believe it's 10%.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. That's not good. Okay, well, I'm not good at that.
But I'll give Stancil a shot at hiding if he wants to before I retort.
Nope. Stancil's gonna come right in the hallway.
I've never committed a crime in my life, officer. I've been attacked today.
Mr. Sterling.
What's going on here?
Well, Professor,
I saw the door. Someone entered the building while doing my rounds. You know how it is.
Well, everything's fine here.
You sure? He points at the door.
Yeah.
Doesn't look fine.
Just a late night lesson in physics.
That involves breaking a door?
Mm-hmm.
Who's your friend in there?
What's her name again?
Agnes.
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 I see. Well, I hate to tell you, Professor Sterling, but you know how the university is about being in the buildings after nightfall.
Is there a problem with that? I don't know, sea level?
Yes. Generally speaking, if the professors work late, they usually go to the administration building, faculty offices.
Hmm. Well, fair enough.
But it's not like you're getting arrested or anything. You're pretty confident you're not going to get arrested. Probably just escorted out the door. And
Well,
the cop
do
sort of
know-
looks back over at Charles and he says, "What's this about being attacked now?"
Well, I was on my way over here to have my lesson with the confessor here when there was some shady folk what came by and tried to rob me.
Shady. How do you figure?
Well, they were.
Describe the man.
Well, see, he's just about as tall as I was, and well, they had guns.
Guns.
Guns, yeah. I don't know what kind. I'm not.
What did he look like, son?
He had a shaved face and he had a nice one of them pinstripe suits. But there was another fellow what had a hood. I couldn't see his face.
A hood.
A hood, yeah. Yes, sir.
Like robes? Is that what I'm getting here? This is like a priest?
Yes, sir. Sort of, but more like they were all white and I couldn't see his face.
And he got robbed, you said.
Yes, not by this fella.
Roll fast talk.
Okay. This is gonna be terrible.
No.
Check 1D100. No, not even close.
He narrows his eyes and looks back at the professor.
Well, he did mention that to me, so I did invite him along here. After all, he is a student here as well. And I do have the permission of Professor Armitage to be here, or Mr. Armitage.
Oh, it is Professor.
But, I mean, I'll comply. Well, we'll leave if you really need us to.
Where'd you see this fella?
He was just down the hall, and he like points in the direction the last spot he saw him.
All right. You three stay here. I'm going to go check it out. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I've got questions.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, officer.
And he turns and pulls out a flashlight. Makes his way down the hallway very confidently. The clacking of his shoes echoing away from you.
Agnes is going to come out from behind the desk to come stand next to you. Charles, I'm just here as your ride. Yes?
Yes, Miss Agnes.
Stancil's going to hold his hand out to help Charles up. Unless he's already off the floor, I don't remember.
Yeah, he stood at attention when the officer asked him to.
I don't think we ought to let that man go down there by himself, says the woman who was going to shoot him a minute ago, with a small pang of conscience.
No, he'll be fine.
She leans to peer down the hall after him.
As she peers As she peers down the hall, she sees the light and his retreating corner at the edge of that hallway.
Mm-hmm. She stops breathing.
If Stancil watches, and until he goes out of eye shot.
Charles is the same.
Do you have any idea what questions he's going to want to ask you?
Nope. Don't plan around sticking for him either.
What? What if he comes back and I'm not here? Guys, I'm less than a year away from my doctorate.
Well, if you want to stay here by yourself, you can. But we're here for what, Rice's things? Forgot what we're doing here.
Yeah, we're looking through Rice's stuff, Professor Rice's stuff.
Yeah.
You are looking for Professor Rice.
Yes. Well, we're looking through his stuff for him.
Yeah. And I believe his personal office is in this building still?
No, it's in the administration building.
Oh. Well, I mean, if there's nothing else here, then we can go to the administration building.
All right, let's go to the administration building.
Yeah.
If he's upset, we'll talk him out of it. If he survives that hallway there that he just went down.
He'll be fine. You gotta believe.
What?
Thank you, Dr. Sterling, for your optimism. You, sir, are a peach.
I try. And he'll just fold his arms behind his back and he'll begin walking out.
Okay. So as you make your way to the hallway that turns to your right and heads back out the main doors that you came in, further down the hall, you hear something. It's a lone. It's a very light sort of. It's the sound of like metallic momentum.
Are we still hearing the whippoorwills?
Yes, they are cawing wildly.
Metallic momentum?
Yeah, like something's rolling down the hall.
Okay.
And then the flashlight sort of peeks out, spins in place, and comes to a rest.
Okay, well, Agnes is going to run.
Stancil picks up the flashlight.
Oh, well, you'd have to move to the hallway, the opposite hallway, to go pick it up. It's like right at the opening of the far end of the hallway that turns left, running parallel to the main hallway.
Yeah, Stancil's going to go down there and check.
No, Stancil, no!
So Stancil goes and picks up the flashlight, and what do you do?
Peer down the hall to see if I could see the police officer.
Whenever you do you shine the light down the hallway?
Mm-hmm.
When you shine the light down the hallway, you see the hallway's empty. It leads to a set of stairs that goes up into the next level of the building, and something of staining the stairwell.
There's what staining the stairwell?
Something dark staining the stairwell.
Something dark.
Well, I believe we won't be worrying about those questions.
What does that mean, Dr. Sterling?
That the kind officer is taking an extended break.
What?
Do you mean something down that hallway just killed him, Dr. Sterling?
What?
Optimism, Agnes. Optimism, my dear. Let us be gone to the administration building.
Hate you. Yeah, she's fucking out.
Yeah. Charles is fucking out too.
So you make your way down the main corridor, and whenever you get to the double doors, you'll note that there is a chain wrapped around the and a padlock.
Chain wrapped around the what?
The grips of the handles.
Of the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can't get
Holding
out?
the double door. Yeah, holding the double doors closed. So when you try to pull it opens like maybe 6 inches, but it won't open any further.
Oh, for Christ's sake! Is there another exit, Dr. Sterling?
There's the rear entrance for the employees.
Is that down the hallway that policeman just went down?
Is that down the hallway where the policeman went, ST?
From where you're standing, there are a pair of hallways leading to your left and to your right. I'm going to your left is a dead end because it basically terminates in the stairwell. So it's just a few classrooms down that way. And to your right, it loops back around to stairwell going up. The left side actually does have a means of egress, but it is a stairwell down into the boiler room.
Can I try and pick this lock with my hairpin?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
You pull out your hairpin and you go to pick the lock, and you realize that it appears that a key has been broken off into it.
Interesting.
You happen to know that is an old mob, or if you know you don't want somebody leaving a building.
I don't think Mr. Policeman was a very nice man. Either that or there is another not very nice man in here with us. Let me see that flashlight. Maybe I can break the chain.
With the flashlight?
I mean, this is the 20s, right? It's probably made of metal.
It is, as a matter of fact.
Can I try and use the flashlight to break the chain?
You may.
Okay, what do I roll for that?
What's your strength?
12.
Okay. Roll it.
Okay. I got an 11.
Checking the resistance table. So you swing with all of your might, and the flashlight breaks.
You broke the flashlight. I mean, we just got that.
Sorry. I meant more as like a lever to like brace to get the door, but I broke the flashlight. I'm sorry.
Okay. You used the flashlight to leverage against the door, and you break the flashlight.
Yeah, no, I get it.
M&A.
Thank you, Robbie.
Who broke the flashlight?
I have mechanical repair. Can I guess whether this flashlight has been smashed beyond repair?
Even if you had the capability of repairing it, you definitely do not have the spare parts.
Okay.
Well, all right. I guess we'll have to go down the boiler room without the flashlight.
Oh no.
Wait, does the boiler room have an exit?
Yes.
It does, as a matter of fact.
Oh. Good. Okay.
Hang on just a sec.
Well, I wish I hadn't broken the flashlight.
May.
Sorry.
We just got the flashlight.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
You could have brought a flashlight.
You're the one in trouble. Don't turn this around on me.
You're right. So I'm super curious who put this chain on this door, just saying.
Well, right now we only have really one likely reason, and that was the guard.
I mean, I feel like if he wanted to hurt us, he wouldn't have gone exploring down a dark hallway alone. That's not a very I'm a nasty person sort of thing to do.
But what if he was a nasty person? The man in the hood got him.
I mean,
Or lady in the hood.
if you like locking the door indicates some sort of strong feeling, and a detour to go get eaten by things in the hall, that's just not. Oh no! Did they cut Thor's hair?
What?
No.
Yeah, they did.
No! My broken fucking heart. Why would they do that?
You watched the Marvel films?
Is he? I watched those ones. Is he evil now?
No, he's good.
How can he be good with no hair?
Easily.
Fuck.
They cut his hair when they threw him into the gladiator. I don't actually know that. But it makes sense, right?
So sad.
Well, having hair would give it, give somebody else an advantage.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Okay, so what do you guys decide to do?
I'm going to the boiler room.
With no flashlight.
Okay. So, as you guys are standing there, you turn to the left to go down that particular pathway, and from the mouth of the hallway behind you, a strange sight. Actually,
I'm not turning to look. You turn and look, Dr. Sterling.
Mm-hmm.
That's metagaming.
I'm going to have this conversation with Miss Agnes right here.
We're just going to look at each other.
Yep.
You
Yep.
look, Dr. Sterling.
Miss Agnes, where did you get that hat?
so it's not exactly a woman, but it is.
Oh, no.
Look.
Oh, shit.
Well, kids, you know what time it is.
and you see the tatters of robes.
Oh. The man in the robe is a lady. Can I shoot it?
Sure.
Is it speaking, or is it just...
It's hunched over. It's for some reason, it just seems to be expanding. You hear the crunching of bone and the writhing of flesh. This mass appears to be burgeoning.
Say no more. Say no more.
Should probably just run.
I'm gonna shoot and then run.
Well, you don't have to roll initiative. You are an initiative.
Oh.
Who has the highest dexterity?
What?
Dexterity.
Mine is 13. If it's the same as before, here is the one from before.
Mine is 15.
That's nice. That it's just always the same. That's real nice.
Charles, do you have a firearm?
I do not.
Agnes, would you like to shoot the thing?
I would like to shoot the thing, yes.
Go for it.
I got a 42, and my handguns is 65.
Don't forget to mark you used it.
Oh, yes. Handguns. And I'm marking that I have only one more left in gun 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then I roll 1, let's see.
1d10.
1d10, okay. Thank you. It's taking its time there with the roll. I got a 6.
Okay, so you aim your and pull the trigger. The hammer pulls back, and the firearm discharges, and a bullet smacks it square in the big, muscly army mass of its arm, and it does not even appear to be phased as it turns, spots all of you, and begins to run at you with savage abandon.
Oh boy.
I couldn't run on my turn.
Firearms go first.
Yes.
Did you have your firearm drawn, Stancil?
I'm sorry?
Did you have your firearm drawn?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if the thing's charging.
What?
No. Huh?
You see what happened when you shot? Let's fucking run!
I mean, he's gonna move, but he's still gonna shoot too.
Okay.
I mean, if he can try to take it out while he's moving, he's gonna try to do so. So yeah, I guess can he move and shoot, or can you only move or shoot?
You're in the first phase of combat, which is firearms only.
Okay, so yeah, he'll shoot.
Just for clarification, while he's rolling, is it coming from the same direction that we just lost the policeman down?
It's coming from the T-junction.
Okay.
You're in the middle hallway that goes to the doors.
Uh-huh.
It came from hallway that the policeman had gone down, that you guys are standing in, and consequently moved closer this way.
Okay, so there may only be one horrible threat in the building and not 2.
Possibly.
Okay.
Failed.
Okay, so Stancil fires off a shot from his 45, but it goes whizzing past the creature and display case in the hallway, shattering the glass. Okay. Charles,
Uh-huh.
what would you like to do?
Run!
Okay, so Charles books it while Agnes and Stancil both pull out their firearms and begin shooting. Charles just runs towards the boiler room, or are you going upstairs? There are fire escapes upstairs.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Out of character, did we establish where we were going next?
The administration building.
Administration building. So, there was something about the boiler room, or no?
The boiler room was the exit. So.
There is an exit in the boiler room.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to the boiler room. Fuck this shit.
Nothing good ever happens in the boiler room.
Okay.
I'm really good at dodging.
You run down the hallway and turn and stare into the darkness that is the basement level of this building.
Shit.
Agnes,
Yes.
what do you do?
The first shot didn't phase it at all.
It didn't seem like it.
Well, I only have one more shot in this gun. I think I'm gonna go ahead and shoot it again. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do.
You see that? You see that bone sticking out of her rib cage?
No.
Look at the picture. She's got like an extra bone going on. It's fucking scary.
Think I should run instead?
I mean, you could shoot and run, right?
No, if she's shooting again, she's using her main turn to shoot and not run.
Oh.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna run and then just run. I'll run.
Okay, Stancil.
Stancil's gonna run.
Okay, so until you give me some sort of indication to the otherwise, we're just going to do this more narratively.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you guys go barreling down into the pitch blackness of the basement level. Super duper dark. The only light that you can go off of is like windows up at the top of the stairwell and like some very faint ambient light sort of drifting down. Once you get down here, you just have this sense of crushing blackness and the smell of coal.
Dr. Stancil, do you still have those matches?
I gave them to you.
Oh, yeah, shit, that's right. I'm sorry. I'm freaked out. And Charles will strike a match.
Okay. So Charles fumbles around in his pocket to try and light a match. Incredibly dark, and you're sort of in a panic at current.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need you to roll a luck check.
A luck check, okay. And I'm looking to go below my luck. I'm not a very lucky person. I am a lucky person! It's a 28, and my luck is a 35.
So you managed to not drop them in your haste and strike a match, and it manages to go off on the first attempt. What you see in the very, very faint light that you have provided yourself is the hallway moves out for about 10 feet and then opens up into a large central room where there is a bunch of machinery that is essentially the heating system of the building, and it kind of sprawls the entire like floor space of the building, and that's just your guess based on just like the faint light that you have. You can't make out any details like doors or closets or anything. You just hear machinery moving and have that faint smell of burning coal.
Going to start to slowly progress forward at like the quickest pace that one could go, knowing the amount of air, like wind it takes to like put out a match.
Okay.
And like, yeah. And
from behind you, you hear something large barreling down the hallway.
Oh, Christ. Find the door, Charles.
Fuck. Yeah, no, he's gonna... Oh, fuck. Yeah, he's gonna rush forward, which is probably gonna put it out. But after some amount of knowing what's ahead and charging in the dark, at some point he's gonna pause again and strike another match. Another luck
Okay.
roll?
Okay, so you move into the the boiler room proper, and you begin to sort of make your way around the outside of all of the machinery, and from behind you, you hear the creature barreling down the stairwell. It just sort of crashes into the room with all of you. What do you do?
Can I try and hide
Sure.
in the dark? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna. No, hiding is dumb. I have no dice to hide. Yeah. So, yeah, Charles is running for the door. Yes.
Yeah, he's running further into the boiler room with
Okay.
what knowledge he can retain of what it looked like when it was at least a little bit illuminated.
Yeah. Do I have a pretty good idea of? Do I roll at disadvantage or something to shoot things in the dark?
You can't even really see it to shoot it.
Okay. Okay. Well, then I'm gonna run after Charles.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah, Stancil will start going for the door as well, or at least what he might have saw too from what he remembers in the room.
None of you saw a door.
Shit.
We just saw the hall going further and like some machinations.
Yeah,
But,
you saw the stairwell sort of ends out into a large open area with a bunch of machinery. You got no indication that there was a door, based on your limited matchlight.
Oh.
But okay, so we couldn't tell that like it progressed any further?
Like
No,
it spans the entire building, right? Like the entire building floor, like space encompasses this boiler room.
Shit.
So it's incredibly large, and a matchlight does not go very far.
No.
Yeah. Bummer. Okay. While I was running, can I trade gun with only 1 bullet for gun with only 6 bullets?
Definitely.
Okay. I'm gonna do that while I run further into the room. Does it seem to be gaining on us? Is it faster than us?
Not any faster than a normal person.
Okay.
But you can definitely hear it.
Okay.
It's a very squelchy, bone cracking, sort of grunting monstrosity.
So we have very limited. Well, we don't really have much vision at all, and we
By
don't
the way,
know really.
are you still holding the match, Charles?
No, he would have dropped it when he rushed forward. Yeah.
Okay. So the three of you are standing in sort of this pitch blackness of the machinery in front of you. You don't really know what you're looking for, and you know that something is in the stairwell behind you. What do you do?
Run and pray.
Yeah.
Where's the boiler switch to start it?
Roll me an idea check, Stancil.
I got ideas, y'all.
Others.
Ideas. Hoping to get that there idea.
Others it.
Dares us the fuck out of here.
Where's my
Do a
ideas?
good job.
Where's my ideas? Oh, there's my ideas.
Sorry,
Okay.
I've been thinking straight, boss.
Okay. Nope.
You vaguely recall that that there might be like a fuse box down here that might be able to cut on the power, but you have no idea where it might be. Never been down here.
Can I roll an idea?
No, you're not familiar with this building like he is.
Oh, shit. I'm going to strike another match.
Let's do this. That was Stancil's quote-unquote action. So you're lighting a match, Charles?
Yes.
Okay, what are you doing, Agnes?
Running, or if he's lighting a match, I can get ready to shoot.
When the match is lit, can we
Okay.
like look around for like a fuse box or a door, like a spot hidden or something?
Sure.
I think that makes it. Let me scroll down. Spot hidden. That makes it.
Okay. When you strike the match, you look around swiftly to see if there's any sort of fuse box on the wall or anything in the machinery that might be helpful, and you don't see anything of that sort. However, you do shadowy figure behind you, like perks up immediately when it sees the light.
Fucking drops it!
Good. Can I put something in it while it's perky?
Sure.
I'm gonna shoot it. Oh man. Yes, I have a 65. 9.
You put a bullet into the hulking creature as the light flashes very, very briefly.
Oh.
All right, so whenever you pull the trigger and your bullet strikes the creature, one of its massive limbs flails outward at you, catches you square in the stomach, and sends you slamming into the machinery. 9 points of damage.
Okay. Where's my HP? Ouch. Okay.
And I mean, you leave your feet and go flying across the room into the steam-powered machinery.
Glad it's not on.
Bye.
I hate you.
What do the rest of you do? You just hear Agnes scream, and then a very emphatic "oof."
I got nothing.
That was a really good oof.
Like we couldn't see anything from the match light.
Keep running and find the door.
It does appear that if you do not find anything in this section of the area, it may behoove you to move to another section of the area.
Yeah, doing that.
Yeah, that's what Stancil's gonna do.
Are Charles, roll me an idea check.
Who? Who?
Charles.
Charles.
Oh.
I went over by 3.
Okay.
It's very unfortunate.
So,
Really
so you guys barrel further into the room after your friend is knocked out of commission, so to speak. How much HP do you have, by the way, Agnes?
I have 19 at full,
Jesus.
so now I'm at 10.
Jesus.
Okay.
Itty bitty lady.
Don't fuck with itty bitty ladies, man.
So as you guys move further into the room, you hear the creature sort of roaring in frustration, smashing some of the machinery behind you. It's still following you, but it doesn't appear to have like a sort of lock on your presence. Definitely not something that you can write off, so to speak.
Well,
What do you do, Agnes?
if they're looking for the doors and I'm a considerable way away from the monster, I'm going to pull the other gun out of my bag, drop the bullet out of it, and use it to smack machinery with to make noise.
Oh, don't be a hero.
And then I'm going to run.
I want to be a hero.
Okay. So you begin clanging your revolver against the pipes and such, and sort of crawl through the machinery to the opposite side of the room. Crawl. You can't see. There's just pipes sort of in your way. You're just trying to find the most convenient human-sized path between all of it, under
Yes.
some bits of it. You're pretty sure that you're getting soot and like spider webs and shit all over your face. Roll me sanity, please.
Okay. Sorry, guys. Oh my god, at least it wasn't one more. Oh my goodness gracious.
Did you roll 100?
99.
Oh. You might as well just round up.
You
Oh, I feel like something bad happens if you round up. No rounding.
you take a point of sanity damage, as you're fairly sure that as you're crawling under this large furnace, the creature just sort of like smashes into it.
Oh god.
It doesn't necessarily know you're there, but you can sort of see the shuffling of its feet, the ripped shoes that are just clinging to the flesh, like it's been sort of like absorbed by it. Very, very, it's one of those things where you're like, you've almost gained some sort of, very poor dark vision, and it's so close that you can just sort of see it, and you can smell it.
Oh god.
And it doesn't smell like anything you've ever smelled before. It smells very rusty, mechanical, sort of not natural. It's sort of like rocks the big machine that you're hiding under, goes around and makes its way towards the other end of the room where the other two are, as I'm sure that they're probably lighting a match to see what they're looking for.
Yeah.
By the way, Agnes, it does look decidedly larger than it did when you saw it in full light. Yeah.
Lighting a match.
Good man.
Okay, roll spot hidden, both of you.
I don't think that makes it. Let me see. Fuck, no, mine doesn't. Come on, Stancil, it's on you. No! No!
You were asking the wrong person. You know this dice room hates me.
I'm sorry.
Stancil, use your good eye!
So, you guys, Charles strikes a match, and you guys frantically look around, and as you sort of look into the massive machinery, you see like bits of it sort of like moving to the side as something large is sort of barreling through it, ripping it up as it goes, and it's approaching you quickly. You get distracted, and you don't really see what you're looking for, at least not in this part of the room.
Can I shoot it while the light is on?
No.
Dang it.
You are under a furnace.
Can I shoot it in the toe?
No.
Okay.
Agnes, what would you like to do that isn't involving shooting a thing you cannot see?
I would like to spend my turn trying to move to a new hiding spot so I can yell again.
Okay.
Or make noise again.
All right. So you begin to create another distraction. I will need you to roll a hide check.
Oh, God. I'm not real good at hiding. Shit.
Holy fuck! Holy fuck! No!
It's just like,
So-
come and get me, motherfucker! I'm sneaky!
So you just sort of pat around the ground and find a nice large wrench and begin banging on one of the pipes. And then you, to pressure back against a wall, sort of in the direction that it's coming, hoping that it'll move past you. But what you don't realize is that the piece of equipment that you're leaning up against only goes back high.
Oh, no.
So the creature sort of stops and looms over you and will make an attack.
Seems legit. I would too.
A 96 misses. So its large mutated fist smashes into the furnace behind you and crushes it into the ground, narrowly missing you and causing you to scramble away from it. And it roars in frustration as having missed its target. Again, it looks decidedly bigger than when you last saw it.
Oh my God, it's growing.
What do the other two do?
Spot hidden again?
Different place? Yay or nay?
Sorry, what was that, Vaughn?
Stancil's gonna look for some like maybe a few loose things like tools or something.
Okay.
And he's gonna try to throw it like away from them
Okay.
and
So
like away
you're-
from Agnes.
So you're using your spot hidden attempt to, like, when the match is on, to sort of like find something that you can make a distraction.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, can I do that as well?
For the love of God, find us the door.
Yeah, you're right. Fuck it, I'm looking for the door.
Agnes is screaming, "Find the goddamn door!" as she's scrambling away.
Fucking shit! I still don't see a door!
Roll it, Stancil.
Oh, spot hidden. Oh, good. Passed one for once. 5.
Holy shit.
And a toolbox on a barrel of, or rather a large crate of coal. And consequently, you also happen to spot the fuse box. It appears someone was working on it.
Oh, good. I guess I don't really have any light after that. Or does it look like it's like in working? I don't know what like. Does it look like all the fuses are in it?
You can roll luck.
I'm very lucky.
That thing's gonna see us if you.
Knowing this,
Hang on a second. Would it be luck or no?
It would be luck.
Okay.
No is just like a general representation of your useless knowledge that might be useful in the situation.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. My bad.
I passed because my luck is 90.
So yeah, sure enough, you go to throw the switch, and there's a hum, and the lights begin to do that little soft burn before they brighten up into illuminating the entire basement area, and you see this thing head and shoulders above all of the machinery, sort of its way through it, chasing after something. It's very pointed. You also see the door, probably about 150 feet to your left against the wall.
When you say
Stancil.
chasing, sorry. Go ahead.
It's chasing you.
Okay. I was like, am I something?
Stancil's gonna take that toolbox and he's gonna fucking like Hail Mary it.
Okay.
And like let all the tools just kind of spill out and fucking create like a loud noise, hoping to distract. And then he's gonna try booking it for the door.
Okay. Make a throw check.
I don't have it. Oh.
I put some points in the throw.
Let me see. What's the actual?
25%. You can give it to Charles or Chuck.
No, he's looking for the door.
You found the door.
Yeah. It's over
I
there.
mean, like he would like, yeah, but he's not like right next to me. Like at least not the way like I.
Oh, he's looking for the door. I see. Sorry, I misunderstood. Yes. That was 25%. That's pretty good. That's a great chance.
Nope.
All right, so you go and fling the toolbox, and it clatters in its general direction, but not even close to actually hitting it. But it does stop it, and it turns and looks over all the machinery at the two of you and just grimaces and raises up to sort of give a big bellow. But then it sort of catches itself and pauses for a second and begins to swell up some more. And at this point, it doesn't even look like it can barely even move. It's sort of so bloated. And it does one of those routines where it just sort of explodes all over Agnes.
Oh,
No.
Money shot.
Oh, God.
I hate you.
Agnes,
Yeah.
roll sanity.
Yes, please. 23. That's my sanity. My sanity is 42.
Okay. You manage to keep it together as this creature sort of explodes all over you with nice green slime instead of blood and gore. In fact, you aren't even really fazed by it, to be honest. It's just it's like one of those things where you're just sort of more or less thankful to be alive rather than really shocked at what you're looking at.
That seems legit.
Agnes, you okay?
Mm-hmm.
You found the door.
Good job, Dr. Sterling.
Optimism.
Jesus. What else?
Yes, Dr. Sterling.
What all tools are there?
Would you like to go try to find the toolbox in the midst of all the boiler machinery?
Yes.
Okay. You find like screwdrivers, wrenches, that sort of stuff. Mundane tools, hammer.
Am I tempted? How about a crowbar? Is there a crowbar?
Nope.
Shit, fuck.
But I have a wrench. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll go for wrench or hammer. Wrench or hammer. She already has a wrench. I'll get a hammer.
Okay. So you crawl through the machinery, grab out of the spilled contents of the toolkit. What do you do, Agnes?
I'm going to start making for the door.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
What about you, Stancil?
I'm sorry, say that again.
What are you going to do?
Stancil is going to go over towards the door and see if it's kind of like locked.
Okay.
If it is, like, he's gonna see, like, you know, if there's any way to what's keeping it that way, I guess.
The door is locked.
From the inside?
I mean, it's like the normal key lock for that door.
Oh, got it.
Oh, would I have a key for this place or no?
This would be more of the maintenance.
Okay, so
Did the body drop anything?
Roll me a. Let's see.
You're a braver man than I, Charles.
I have less sanity.
I mean, he's also a doctor. He should be. I mean, a medical student. Like this really shouldn't bother him.
Well, you see, what we have here is a mild case of fuckdarmitis. It's an extension of epidernope. And sometimes they may be prone to turning into keys.
Yeah, roll spot hidden.
Spot hidden. Fuck yeah. Don't fail me now. Boom! Didn't fail me.
Roll me sanity.
Yeah. Fucking aced it.
Okay. So you begin to sort of poke through the zone where this creature had been standing. And you find the tattered bits of robe, and you find one of the on the interior there's some hidden pockets in the sleeve, and you find a tattered piece of paper, like it's come out of a notebook, like nothing super occulty, like, you know, modern times. And it's got a very, very poorly written, the handwriting is absolutely atrocious, very poorly written note that says, have Morgan find Rice.
I don't suppose any of us recognize that lady in the brief glimpse we got of her in the hall.
It was a he. I told you it wasn't like a lady, but it looks like this.
Do we recognize he?
No, you don't.
Okay.
You didn't. It became quickly unrecognizable.
That's
But
fair. Okay.
was that the only object found on the person?
Roll luck.
I
That's-
don't think
That was the most important thing.
I missed it by 2.
Yep, that's all you found.
Fuck. Hey, doctor, ma'am.
Hmm?
I found this this piece of paper in the yuck.
Oh, Charles, why are you putting your hands in that stuff?
I was looking for a key.
Stancil will come over and look at the note.
Yep. Charles will hand it
Agnes
over.
wants the fuck out of here.
Does have Morgan find rice? Sorry, it's a little squiggly. Morgan find rice.
We're trying to get Dr. Morgan to find Dr. Rice. She's going to try and break the lock on the door with the wrench.
It's like the lock that's in the door, not like a padlock.
Ew. Fuck. Does it look like I can break this door? If I had fury and the strength of
It is
12?
It is metal.
Shit. Well,
Well-
maybe I can use this wrench to go break the chain upstairs.
Yeah. Or at least
Oh,
the lock.
I could try to pick it if you want.
So this note says have Morgan find Rice.
Mm-hmm.
And
So, yeah.
the original Armitage wanted Rice to find Morgan? Or we wanted him... I'm sorry. I don't know why I keep getting this fucking confused.
We were looking in the gambling den for Dr. Morgan because Dr. Morgan would be able to find Rice.
Okay.
So, this person who was trying to eat me was almost definitely in Dr. Armitage's office, or was Dr. Armitage?
Oh, it didn't look like him. Because
An idea.
everybody?
Sure.
Fuck.
Hey! I am inspired by adrenaline.
Missed it by 3.
I got it.
So Charles is sort of like herring off in the wrong direction as he's looking at this note. Agnes realizes as soon as the words came out of her mouth that Armitage could be involved, that was a silly notion. You've known him for a long time. That is not the way that this is not the way he operates. You actually begin to think that maybe both of them were in trouble. And by that logic, maybe even Dr. Armitage is, because they were all involved in some sort of shadowy thing that Armitage wouldn't tell you about.
Oh, so Dr. Armitage might be in a lot of trouble right now? You
Sure.
said Dr. Armitage is?
I said that it's possible that he is, yes.
Okay, got it. Okay. And do we know what was the last location of Dr. Armitage? He was down south, right?
Library.
He's well away from the campus.
Listen,
What do you do?
Let's swing by the administration building real fast after I go break the chain on that fucking door. And then, we need to go check on Dr. Armitage.
Yeah.
Okay. Though
Agnes.
Dr. Stancil is kind of intrigued by the mess. He seems to linger a little longer, just kind of looking at it.
Mhm.
But then he'll catch up.
Are all the lights on now?
Yes.
Agnes is going to stomp back upstairs with her gun in one hand and the wrench in the other.
Mhm.
Charles is steadfast with his hammer.
I wouldn't have your gun out just in case it drawn attention.
Don't let the goop go anywhere.
I don't think the goose can go anywhere. It doesn't have the legs to.
If anyone has an opinion about my gun, we will show them the goop and offer an alternative opinion.
As you say.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, you don't argue with a lady with a gun. I mean,
Nope. Nope.
What did you say?
you don't argue with a lady with a gun.
It's a good choice. She wants out of this building and back into the birds.
Back into the bird. Oh.
Speaking of which, they appear to have piled up on the windowsills of the front of the building.
Can I try and break the chain
Sure.
with this wrench? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Break the lock.
I have a strength of 12, and I got a 26.
Okay. With the wrench, you are able to wrench the padlock free of its clasp.
She's going to stick the wrench in her bag and pick up her hat and prepare to hold it over her face in case the birds decide to eat her. And then try and go out the door.
You open the door and head down the steps. The birds do not appear to molest you in any way.
You okay?
Is who okay, Dr. Sterling?
You?
Dr. Sterling,
Yes.
there's a lot of birds.
I know, I noticed. But they have not done anything but caw. And pile up in large numbers, apparently.
That's not normal.
Yeah, as you sort of look around, you'll notice that the trees out in front of the building are like completely filled with whippoorwills.
Is that normal?
Definitely not. Though I don't believe they'll eat our faces. Or peck our eyes out. Seems like more like a thing a raven would do, you know? But
I appreciate your biological assessment of these weird birds.
yes, it's very insightful and filled with knowledge from my vast amount of studies.
I am all over bruises. She notes
But
as she heads for the...
In fact, you feel like the bruises may also be broken ribs.
Oh, good. I am all over bruises.
Poker in the rib.
Hey, whoa. You need me to take a look at that, Miss Agnes?
What do y'all do?
Let's go to the administration building. We can take a look at it there. Instead of out here with all these creepy birds, I'm not taking off my... any sort of clothing.
How do you get to the administration building?
How far is it away?
It's across
We're going
campus.
to take the Shoelace Express.
Is it quicker to drive or to walk?
Well, funny you should ask about that. As you look at your car,
Oh, no.
you will notice that the tires have been slashed.
Oh, no.
The passenger window has been broken, or the driver's side window has been broken, and it looks like your steering wheel's been taken.
Oh, no. I can't change a tire with these fucking ribs.
I mean, you wouldn't even be able to drive it, man.
There's also
Can
a
you-
police car, but it appears to have suffered a similar fate.
All right, let's walk.
Is there a shotgun in there?
In my car?
No,
There
in the
is
cop
not.
car?
Oh.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
At least not where you can see it.
Okay. Well, Dr. Stancil is going to actually take this time to change the cartridge or the magazine for another one, or clip. Excuse me. His last clip. So he keeps 2 on him. And then he'll holster the gun and button up his jacket and begin to start walking towards the administration building.
That's a good point. Do I have ammo in my car? Can I reload as well?
Do you not have ammo on your person?
I don't know. I would love to have ammo in my person.
Is that explicitly on your character sheet?
No.
You do not have ammo on your person.
Okay.
Would you like to roll luck to see if you have some spare bullets in your car?
I would love to roll luck to see if I have spare bullets in my car. I got a 33. My luck is 45.
Turns out that you carry a small box in the glove compartment.
I am a clever woman who is reloading my gun and congratulating myself for my foresight,
Okay.
which is
And then
obviously
you
not
all
insightful enough to put it on my character sheet.
hoof it towards the administration building.
Taking the Hilltail Express. Yep.
Yes.
So, as you guys make your way across the campus, you'll notice that the cold night air it feels almost suffocating, especially because it seems like the birds are just sort of following you, just like piling up in trees in your way. And there's not anyone out and about. It's real desolate, which is strange. You've made this walk many times, Charles, but there's just something weird going on, and you can't quite put your finger on it. It's like nobody really wants to be out and about. As you make your way to towards the administration building, it's sort of a large Victorian structure. It's off to itself. So I've got a picture of it. And covered in ivy. And there does appear to be power to the building.
There is power?
Mhm.
Okay.
But as you go, roll a listen check for me, if you would, please.
I aced it.
I also succeeded.
Me too.
Not as well as you.
Okay, so as you guys are making your way to the humanities building, or not the humanities, the administration building, you hear a very, very faint coming from the direction of the science building
A faint what?
scream.
Yeah, Charles kind of like stops for a second and like has that sort of shoulder twitch sort of reaction that one would if a gun had been like fired off. That sort of panic moment.
Do you know
Should probably
anyone
go.
over there?
Should probably go check it out.
All the things we've seen tonight, we're gonna start walking towards more danger.
I'm gonna hope it's the motherfuckers who fucked up my car.
Wow, Miss Agnes. We'll try not. I mean, if we can get to them without any kind of incurring any kind of problem, we'll see if we can help them. If not, then maybe it'll give us some more of an explanation of what's going on here.
I kind of feel like once she said, once there's kind of a, we're going to go that way, Agnes is going to start jogging. Because if someone screams, it means I'm in trouble right now.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys begin hoofing it towards the science building. As you go, roll me a spot hidden.
Yeah. I got a 30 and I have a 60.
Spot hidden.
Yeah, 57. And yeah, no, I didn't make it.
Spot hidden. I did not.
So Agnes is the only one who succeeded? Okay. So as you guys are hoofing it towards the science building, across the neatly trimmed what would it be called? The promenade. Agnes just happens to catch something out of the corner of her eye, something really familiar. She looks over, and at the entrance of Orne Library, she sees this. Standing directly in the doorway, staring blankly at her. Its head seems to be following your progress across the pavilion.
Can I have an opinion with a 45?
It's a long way.
Shit. It's in the
And
opposite direction of the scream?
Yes, yes. And it's one of those things where it's like, you are terrified and probably beyond the point of hysterics, but you also definitely know that this is a public place, and it's probably not a good idea to just be starting shooting guns.
Oh, that's a good point.
Everywhere. Yeah. Guns are louder than muffled screams.
Yeah, that's fair. She might
but you can do whatever you like.
one of the muffled screams, too. Because that fucking thing is just terrifying. So she's gonna turn and slow down while she moves backward towards the scream, watching that thing and getting her hands on her gun, but she doesn't shoot it. I do not know who that is. But if he comes near me, I am gonna pump him full of lead.
Who?
She points.
And as she points, the two of you look, and the only thing that you see is the door to the library swinging closed.
He went in the library.
You didn't see a person.
Or whatever. Oh, well. The door.
You trusted me, Dr. Sterling. Stancil, Dr. Sterling, I'm so proud of you.
Optimism.
Yes, sir.
So we should probably go check that out as well.
She begins running towards the scream again, swearing under her breath.
Okay. So you burst into the science building. The main corridor is not locked. When you enter, yes, there is power. You'll notice that it opens up into a large foyer with a dual staircase going up to a second level in front of you, and 2 side wings. One of them is to the chemistry labs, and the other leads to classrooms.
Is there any noise or anything, or was that it?
You haven't heard anything since the first screen.
All right. So everything's up on the second floor then, basically, right?
No, there's the second floor, and then there are 2 wings to your left and to your right.
All right.
On the ground level. One leads to the chemistry lab, one leads to classrooms.
Let's check the classrooms first, real quick.
Where are people more likely to be this time of night? It occurs to
They
me.
probably wouldn't be in the building at all.
Oh. Okay. So you'll follow Dr. Sterling then?
Yeah, he's going towards the hall classrooms.
Okay. So you enter into the large wing. There are probably about a dozen different classrooms. All the doors are locked. All of the interiors are blacked out. You don't really get a sense that anything's going on in any of them by peeking through the windows.
Without peeking in the windows, or?
No, with peeking through the windows. You don't.
Okay.
You get a sense that nothing's really going on.
All right. And then he's going to go towards the chemistry hall.
The doorway leading into that wing is locked.
I have a wrench and a hair.
Roll me a listen check.
Everybody?
Yes.
Oh, not good. Not me.
Also not me.
Don't
No.
fail us. Oh.
2, 3, 4.
You know better.
So, yeah, the door's locked.
Did you
All right.
want to try picking the lock, Charles?
Sure. If I could have one of your bobby pins, miss.
She gives him a hairpin.
And he gets to work. And he does the thing.
So, like a pro, Charles takes the hairpin and twists it just so, inserts it into the lock, wiggles it around. It only takes like 2 seconds, and you hear a click as he turns it. And the door swings open, and you see this. Your curiosity has been rewarded. Where's it at? Spilling out of the chemistry labs into the hallway leading into this room. I need all of you to roll sanity for me, please.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh,
None of us made it, I don't think.
no, we're just like, that's too much. Never being good people again.
I mean,
90, and I roll a 100.
Oh my god.
Damn it.
Oh my
You will all weather the sudden and complete system shock of seeing this thing that cannot exist, and you'll all take 7 points of sanity damage.
ooh, this is
Do we
bad.
collect this throughout the thing, or
What's
does
that?
it- the sanity damage? Does it just keep adding up, or?
Yeah, you get some back at the end of the story, and there are other ways to raise it, like with drugs and psychoanalysis and shit.
Okay.
I'll have a good-
And if you get a skill to 90%, you get some sanity back.
I'm getting really good at this. Whew.
Yeah, but this thing is spilling into the hallway, and it is inexorably filling it up and rolling towards you.
I think we should go back towards the administration building now.
Yeah, as soon as the door like opens and like Charles has this moment of he like stumbles backwards, like arms flailing, and starts to book it in the opposite direction.
Yeah, Agnes screams like a little girl.
Yeah, Stancil basically treats it as somebody just cinched his tie too tight, and he kind of gasps, and yep, steps back and ungentlemanly loosens his collar, or the collar in his tie, and just says nope, and books the fight. Starts exiting.
Okay, so you guys begin running down the stone staircase out the front of the building and find yourselves back out in the promenade. What do you do?
Quite frankly, I care less and less about Dr. Morgan and Dr. Rice.
Whatever they did, maybe they can undo all this shit. Sorry, ma'am.
You said you saw something at the library?
I don't want to go near anything we saw. Let's check the administration building. Yes, I saw one of those things in the hoods.
Okay.
Speaking of which, as you guys are deliberating this, from the open door of the science building behind you, you begin to see the first bits of the thing begin to spill out into the main foyer of the science building.
Nope, running.
Nope.
Yeah, Stancil starts doing that look and walk thing, and then it slowly turns into a run.
Okay, so after about 5 minutes of running across the campus, you get back to the administration building. You look back behind you, and you see the dark mass sort of silhouetted in the moonlight moving out of the science building and towards the dormitories.
Oh, shit. Bye, rich kids. Is there a fire alarm?
Would you like to go to the dormitories?
No. Yes.
It doesn't appear to be particularly fast, but it is inexorable.
Oh. Do I think I can get there before it?
Well before it.
Excuse me, gentlemen. I hate running. I think Agnes is going to run for the dormitory and look for a fire alarm.
So Agnes says, "Excuse me," and begins running in the direction that the creature's going.
What? Agnes, no, you just...
We should follow her.
She's got the crap beat out of her. She's trying to die tonight.
Well, that's her choice, isn't it?
You know what they tell me? You know what they tell me in school when this kind of thing happens? They say if your friends jumped off a bridge, you jump off too, Charles.
Well, you might not have any friends if that thing gets to the dormitory. So you might just be jumping that bridge alone, and that's even more scarier.
More scarier. Fuck it. He starts a power walk.
Okay. Stancil?
Yeah, Stancil will follow. Though, even though he said all that, he's still that optimism is pretty much gone.
Hypocrite!
walking along muttering, "You won't have any friends, Stancil. You won't have any friends if you don't go to the dormitory, Stancil. All your friends are going to the dormitory, Stancil."
So you make your way to the dormitories, and you begin kind of combing through
windows.
combing through the place, making a hell of a racket. Students sort of poke their heads out in their pajamas, like, it's a school night. What the fuck are you guys doing?
Get the fuck out with jock sandwiches.
And you guys are just like basically yelling nonsense as you're just like looking for any sort of fire alarm. Eventually, you find one and pull it, and the students begin to pile out of the building, and if you want to be thorough, you can manage to go to all the different dormitories and do the same, and sort of send the students to safety.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck it. Why not?
Yep.
Okay.
The more friends jump off this bridge, the better.
Hopefully they'll fill the cavern.
Agnes doesn't want to be trapped in another building again, but she mostly just can't stomach the thought of this entire
than the other. Than the first one, so it shouldn't be too bad. And we know where the fire alarm is at now, because the building should be the same pretty much.
All right. So you pull each of the dormitories' fire alarms and usher the students out of the building's north exit, hoping to make your way off campus. Many of the students are confused and exhausted, but you believe an attempt to explain the situation will do more harm than good, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Minutes later, a terrible screech echoes across campus, piercing and shrill. You tell the students to wait and head back to the dormitories to investigate. Oddly, you find no trace of the strange creature. A prospect that probably worries you more than relieves you.
Yep.
And you hurry to the faculty offices to find Professor Rice, but there's no sign of him anywhere.
But we're in his office, right?
Yep.
Looking for notes on what shit they did.
Yeah, can I use library use or something to go through his office?
Would you guys like to roll an idea for me?
Absolutely.
Yes.
I'm gonna roll a good one. I'm not gonna roll a good one.
Oh, I'm gonna roll a good one.
I have a terrible idea. How's about we try to drive in your car, Miss Agnes?
What was my idea? Fuck. God damn it, man.
You might wish to notate it in a prominent place.
Huh?
When you find it. Did you succeed?
No.
Okay.
So
you guys begin to poke around the office, but Agnes, sort of in this epiphany in the midst of all this chaos, and her brain sort of leaking out of her ears, you realize that you don't have a vehicle, and Dr. Armitage may be in some kind of danger.
I mean, I have 2 vehicles. I only need 1.
Yeah, but you don't have one here.
Is there a parking lot here?
Oh, are we gonna do this? Oh yeah.
Is it probably going to be faster to steal a car or to go try and repair my car?
Steal a car. You're missing a steering wheel.
I have a wrench.
You're missing a steering wheel.
We could just steal a steering wheel.
Or you could steal the car.
We need to steal a car.
I mean, they don't have modern police systems. They're not going to know it's a stolen car. Let's do that.
Okay.
Yes.
Roll me a mechanical repair for me.
Okay. I have a 60. I succeed.
Okay, so you managed to... Oh, no, that's the wrong skill. I need you to roll lockpick. Locksmith, rather.
Shit. I don't have a locksmith. Can I keep that roll?
What's the roll?
It was a 19.
Locksmith is a 1%.
Okay.
I got you, fam. I got you.
Oh, good.
Boom, I didn't make it.
You don't got me, fam.
I don't got you, fam. Sorry.
So you managed to eventually get it started. It takes you quite a while. And eventually you find yourselves back at Dr. Armitage's place. Let's see. Find my notes. All right. So when you get there, you are more than a little rattled by your experiences in the university and the Clover Club. You're not sure what to make of whoever or whatever was after Rice and Morgan. And word about Dr. Armitage, you make your way into his home. When you arrive, you find that the latches to his front door have been busted open and his living area and study have been ransacked. Dr. Armitage is nowhere to be found. Searching his home, you find a journal that the intruders didn't steal tucked beneath several other documents in the bottom drawer of Dr. Armitage's desk. The journal appears to be written in a strange language you cannot decode, using a script you've never seen in your entire life. Fortunately, it seems Dr. Armitage had already gone through the trouble of translating it into English. Apparently, it belongs to one Wilbur Wadley. The journal, along with Armitage's many notes, tells a startling tale, one you would scarcely believe had it not been for the harrowing experiences you guys have had earlier tonight.
Wilbur Wiley.
Can you spell Wilbur Wiley for me?
Wilbur.
Mm-hmm.
Whately.
Thank you. And what is the herring tale?
The Dunwich Legacy.
What? Oh,
No.
oh!
Sorry, the Dunwich Legacy is the name of this.
Oh, shit.
So you read about the attempted break-in and the description of Wilbur and what they did in the little town of Dunwich.
Oh, this is Wilbur's journal. I'm sorry. I'm so bad with names. Fuck me. Okay. Okay, so this is Wilbur's journal that we found.
Mm-hmm.
Man. In Dr. Armitage's... So the question is, who was working with that nasty, nasty boy? I think we need to go back to the Clover Club. The only people that seem to have had any sort of knowledge of what's going on are them there.
They wanted to shoot us.
As you let me recap as you guys before you guys make any decisions. So several months ago, Armitage and his colleagues stopped a rampaging horror from tearing through Dunwich, a backwater town several hours north and west of Arkham. At first, you imagined this beast to be as a rabid bear or worse, but the professor's description of the creature paints a different picture. It all began when a man named Wilbur Wadley entered the Orne Library looking for Olaus Wormius's Latin translation of a book called the Necronomicon. Wilbur already possessed a beaten-up English translation by Dr. John Dee, but it was insufficient for his purposes. Armitage turned the man away, fearing what use the strange man had for the book. Wadley returned in secret, hoping to steal the book, but was attacked by a hound guarding the university. Armitage, Rice, and Morgan later discovered Wadley's body, A description of the foul corpse, semi-anthropomorphic and covered in fur with a leathery hide and greenish-gray tentacles, causes you to question whether or not Wadley was truly human. The notes written by Dr. Armitage in the journal stress Wadley's desire to get his hands on the Necronomicon for some terrible purpose. As you read on, it seems that Dr. Armitage brought the university's copy of the tome to Harold Walstead Tonic Museum for safekeeping in the museum's restricted hall. Although you're worried about your mentor, you're equally worried that Armitage's kidnappers might get their hands on the Necronomicon.
So we need to go to the museum.
Yes. Yes, that seems like a good idea. And by good idea, I mean...
Before we go to the museum, Miss Agnes, you've been dinged up real bad.
You're right, young man.
If we're going to go into this, let's go into this with our whole selves.
I think each of us could use a little bit of sleep as well.
I don't think we have time for sleep, but if you take a look at my ribs. Do I think we have time for sleep? Can I roll idea to know if we have time for sleep?
You do not get the impression that you have time to sleep. Not yet.
Not with that fucking thing out there and the lady with the arm and exploding shit and light and, you know, the thing with the marbles and the bubblegum.
Whatever they are after, they seem very, very hurried in getting all of it. And if they've managed to kidnap 3 people in the course of a few hours,
good point.
The book is probably not completely safe.
Well, in the meantime, before we go off to do anything, Charles is going to have a look at those ribs and see if he can do anything to make him feel better.
Okay, roll medicine.
Didn't make it.
You wrap her ribs, but you're not, at your peak at the moment, and ribs are notoriously difficult to heal with medicine. You just have to kind of let them heal on their own. Don't go crazy.
I'm afraid this is the best I can do right now, Miss Agnes.
Oh, by the way, for the record, I did look it up. Each successful use of it gives you 1d3 hit points back. So Stancil should have 1d3 additional hit points. If you would roll that for me, please, Charles.
Absolutely. The minimum amount back.
Of course.
The one time I don't want to roll low. I'm sorry.
Is there anything else y'all want to do before you head out?
I was hoping to maybe do a little bit of psychoanalysis.
Nope, you cannot do that in the hurry that you have.
That's fair. Could we do it in the ride over? Or?
Nope.
Fair.
Because it's not that far away.
Right. Sorry.
So you guys pile into the car and head towards the museum, and that is where we will stop for the evening.
Oh, can I actually make sure that Agnes has a full kit of, before she goes, make sure she has a full complement of, repair tools and things?
Oh, and if this guy has any ammunition in the building?
You do not have a full complement of repair tools. This car does not have them. You did not bring them with you.
Okay, I'm just going to add a wrench to my thing.
Yep.
Need a hammer.
To be continued.
There